Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. Let's see, what are we doing now? Let's first go to Twitch. Let's make sure that our emote is off and it is off. And let's make sure everything is muted because I am hearing echoes because I'm monitoring on my channels. That looks good. Now let's check YouTube here. Let's go ahead and mute this. That is good. Okie dokie. Now we are going to take and remove our headphones because I don't know. I have 250 subscribers. So I just saw that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. I will now like myself. Yay. And I will share this to the Twixverse and the Threadosphere. So here we go. I am live as opposed to not being live. Okie dokie, we got this posted here. Now we're going to go to Threads, the Threadosphere, and let's share to that little cosmos of people. And we've got that. So we are done there. So now let me close this. Now let's do a poll here. My favorite, no, I like this fudge flavor best. Plain old chocolate. Then we have, let's see, maple. We have, let's see, maple. Oops, where is it? Here we go. Maple nut. I'll just put maple. And all these can have or not have nuts. It's all up to you guys. Let's see what other kinds of fudge we can. We'll do sea salt caramel. And the last one will be how about a mint chocolate? Do a chocolate mint fudge. Put this last one in here. The chocolate can be milk or dark, whichever you prefer. Okay, so that's a poll. I like this fudge flavor best. Chocolate, just plain chocolate, milk, or it can be dark chocolate, maple, sea salt caramel, or chocolate mint. That is it. Okay. We have a bunch of hellos here. We have Snorta Poopus Cube Burr, hello humans, and other critters. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. We have Sci-Fi Mommy. Good morning to you. We have Stream Elements over here helping me out on the Twitch side. And yay, slowly but surely, I will get there. I will get there. We have Lady V Elements. Good morning to you. How are you? And I hope you are enjoying your amazing cup of coffee. We have hellos and hellos. Yes, pole dancing with the missus. So I hope you guys like that poll. There is a reason I did it. It's because it is I should have put this flavor in, but I don't know what it is. National Pinochet Fudge Day. It's a creamy candy with an Italian name. If you like maple flavor, okay, it's a maple fudge. So maple, I did put it. This nut-filled fudge is for you. Hands down the best fudge out there to make. Well, that's what they say. Oh, it is Pinochet. Pinochet, it's said to have Portugal origins. Oh, the difference between Pinochet and regular fudge is that standard fudges are made with white sugar, while Pinochet is made with brown sugar. It does not contain chocolate, yet still falls under the category of fudge. So, National Pinochet Day, Pinochet Fudge Day. So, excellent. So, that is why we have that poll today. So, oh, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and let me do this and do that. And do a little bit of a early promotion here for those that can't stay through the whole thing. We have a Dave Cable. Good morning. And Lady V says caramel all the way. And Sci-Fi says chocolate, chocolate, chocolate with added extras. Just watch Cedric do some caramel desserts. No idea what it was called, but it looked amazing. Oh my MGG, OMGGGG. And we have Dave Cable. Good morning. You're on the road this morning running errands. Well, thank you for listening to me while you are on the road. We have Penny saying hello with hugs to me, saying grandson's here today. Will you give your grandson lots of hugs and loves? And I hope you have a wonderful time with him. And Bucky said, Sci-Fi says, we tried Bucky's fudge. It was really good, but there were some flavors I didn't like that the kids did. Yes, there's some flavors that are a little weird, or not necessarily a little weird, but just not my not my forte. But yes, fudge is good, but I can only eat a little bit of it. It's so rich for me, so rich. We have Sashi. Greetings, everyone. Hello from the other side of the world in Malaysia. Sashi, hello. It is 10:00. Well, what time is it now? About 10:07 in PM in his neck of the woods. Okay, we have a lot of mornings here. I hope I'm not missing anybody. If I'm missing anybody, just type something in big capital letters. Oh, Snorter Poopers did not want to get out of bed this morning, but forced myself to go grocery shopping. So you went to the grocery store and you said, "Oh, I want that person over there in produce. I would like to have that 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 one over at the bakery because they're nice and plump." So I hope you found some good groceries. Dave Cable, just packed Chick-fil-A and we're talking about fudge. And Stoner Pooper says, Dave, bring me a chicken sandwich. uh, Lady B said, my alter ego is in hermit mode. That means everything is getting delivered. Mm, yes, I do have you figured out, Snorter Poopers. I do have you figured out. So tomorrow and Thursday, these are the builds I'm going to be doing. I'm going to build an astronaut tomorrow, mini building block astronaut. And Thursday, I am going to build the space shuttle. This look like they shall be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to them. And Dave Cable says, Snorter Poopers, wouldn't you rather have a worker? And Snorter Poopers Lady V, I need to find a personal assistant to attend to these things. Also, tomorrow, 10 p.m., we have Fortnite with Dadman's Divas. Lady V, Mrs. and Bucky will be there. to have some fun in Fortnite. That is over at Dadman Walking's channel, Dadman Walking 55. And also on Thursday at 10 p.m. With Bucky's Crafting. It's going to be Christmas in July. Um, really looking forward to seeing that. What's going on and how finding out, that man will find out how crafters' minds work, especially when it comes to holidays and gifts. And so that will be Thursday at 10 p.m. at Dadman Walking 55's channel, both on YouTube and Twitch. That is our promos for today. Let's do that. And then we'll make this big again because I don't need it small. Okay. And then we'll do that and we'll move that over there. Ah, there we go. Okay. We are ready now. We are ready now. Let's see. Dr. Poopa says, okay, I would like a worker and a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. And Lady V says, you would eat your assistant, Snorpoopas, only after they delivered my groceries. Okay, Dave. Thank you. See you in a few. The closest thing we have to fudge would be Kui Wajik. 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 Okay, let's look that up. Kuia. There we go. Well, get us started on that. Oh my gosh, does that look good? Oh my goodness. Oh, it will make one do one that looks pretty. Move this over here and let's that is that. Oh my goodness, that looks really good. It said that it is, if I look back, what is this? I read one, it's a steamed um, glutinous rice cake. There's another picture of it. That looks really good. I've got to be real careful zooming down because sometimes some of the stuff pictures are, you can search things and get really dangerous. That looks absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh. You have not failed us. Oh, I forgot about peanut butter fudge. Peanut butter fudge is good too. Lady V says that's why you're getting a drone delivery because you'd eat your delivery man. Um, and oh, and by the way, hello, Bucky. Welcome here, welcome, welcome. And I love getting it fresh made. It does look tasty. And Dadman is here. He says, hey, Mrs. Love You, Chaos here. We'll try to make it back if I can. Have a great stream. That's okay. Thank you for stopping by, sweetie pie. Oh, your grandma used to sell peanut butter fudge at craft shows. People would tell her they came to the craft show just to get her fudge. We have the old man coming. Hello, hello. We have some hellos and hellos and hellos. And good mornings. Let's see. Mrs. Deadman, destroyer of diets. Snowden Pooper says, I tried eating a drone once. It was a bit chewy. Oh, Bucky, okay, I will try to get that from him. I know you meant Dadman, but I thought Deadman was really funny considering the context. Oh, and we have Corey Cochran. Hello, hello to you all. You had 2 of them with you had 2 of them today? Oh, yum. I am jealous. Well, I'm gonna take this off screen. I'm gonna look for a recipe here real quick so I can put it in my recipe keeper. Need one that I can put. I don't want a YouTube one. I need one that's I'll have to just I'll just make it small. I can't find a recipe easy. And let's see what we have. Dead dead duck walking. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, the old man comes said peanut butter fudge for the win. My grandma made the best. And Becky says, see, this is why I focused on getting my dishes done before I came here. I can't help but chat. Uh, Bucky says, I'm going to ask my dad sometime soon if I can do a video or something on it. I don't know how possessive he is of it, but I like sharing it so it doesn't get forgotten. Exactly. Exactly. So many family recipes have gotten lost because they want to keep their secret. And we want to keep have these recipes. Um, they're amazing. Um, I watch this guy, he's on TikTok, and I can't remember his name, but he does recipes. He old from old cookbooks. He made a cookbook called I think Baking Yesteryear. I wish I could remember his name. If anybody knows his name, put it in the chat for me. Um, but he does on you he does YouTubes and TikToks, and he does these recipes, and some of them are bizarre. And but I love it when he makes something and he kind of is mocking it at the beginning, and he's like, "Oh," you know, and when he's cooking, putting the ingredients in because it's bizarre and it shouldn't like it works. And then he makes it and everything, and and then he eats it. Yes, B. Dylan Hollis. Um, Exact and you watch him, and then he'll take and he'll try it at the end, and sometimes he's like, "Bleh," but man, when he is eating it and it is delicious, and he kinda yeah, in a sense, he kind he does he rolls his eyes and is like, "This is really good." Like, he can't believe it shouldn't be good, but it's good. But man, when something's bad, he's like, "Yeah, no." But he's done a cookbook, and I would love to get it. I think so. Yes, like the chocolate potato cake. Um, and there was one that was a cookie that used, I think it used no flour or something. I mean, he's like, "Yeah, this is gonna be nasty," and it was really good in his opinion. Okay, so a recipe for the kui wajik on the site. What to cook today? Okay, I will write that down. Okay, and I will find that. Got rained out, so figured I'd stop in and jam to some baby metal and black briar later. LOL. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that. I hope I've gotten all the chats. The no bakes always surprise him. I might actually have my appetite return after this show. Yeah, we've not even gotten to doing what we're gonna do. Um, stuff. I think Snow to Previous was talking about something, and I missed a lot of it. So sorry, Snorty. The chat just went so fast. The old man Kimma says, my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side were bakers, had a bakery in St. Louis for years till they moved to New Mexico. I have their recipe books for all their cakes, cookies, and donuts. Oh, that is a treasure. That is a treasure. Um, I tell you what, get them all scanned, get them digital, in case something happens to the books. Those are treasures right there. And hello, Wade. You boomered hard and you flipped a video game in the wrong way. You put it the wrong way in the thing? How can you do that? And potato works in sweet things surprisingly well, like mayo. Yes. Putting it in your Xbox. Oh my goodness. Is everything okay with it, Wade? And Dave Campbell says, I don't need my appetite returning. I'm a chubby boy. Well, I hope it's not broken. I hope it is not broken, Wade. That's terrible. But I do understand. I've done stuff like that before. And let me get this link out here. First, let's do this. Oh, you flipped it. Oh, it went a little crazy. Um, so I'm putting a link out. Wade is having a part 2 of his birthday bash tonight. So I am putting the link out for that right now. That's what I was focusing on. Sorry, guys. Tonight, it looks like it is 11 p.m. Eastern time tonight, um, for that. So go over there tonight and support that. Um, so I guess, and Lady V says, "Don't dare deprive yourself of food." Well, I took according to the thing, it says 11 p.m. So it's 9 p.m. Okay. Did I do the wrong one? Oh, but I put the wrong one in, everybody. I no, it said today. Oh, are there two parts of it? Oh, I get it now. Okay, I think I know it. Okay, that's part two. Let me see. But there's no other notification. Oh, is the other one on another channel? Is that how you okay, let me look. Wade is the king of having so many channels. Let me see. Is it on this one? Okay. This is the one. Okay, so we'll put this and that was part 2. Now this is part 1. Okay. Here is part 1. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay. So here we go. Here is part one. Okay, there we go. That's the 9 p.m. one. And then the other one is the 11 p.m. one. So, okie doke. Sorry about that, Wade, but they're both of those channels there. So, be there or be square. Okay, so we got all that done. Let's go ahead and start. Part two might be delayed. You just put a placeholder time. I understand that. I understand that. Okay, so here we go. It is time for You Know It, You Love It. It is the Daily Jumble. Bum, bum, bum. It is puzzle time. It'll happen after part one. Gotcha. I gotcha. So let's start our puzzle. Our puzzle. What word will we do today? Let's do audio. We haven't done that word in a while. Audio. And it has an A in it. And that's all we know. How about PLACE? How about place? Place. That will get that E done. Okay, it has an A and a C. Woohoo! So let's see, what can this word be? Let's check out the poll and see how it is doing, everybody. Okay, I like this fudge flavor best. Chocolate milk or dark is number one with sea salt caramel two, maple and chocolate mint. I should have put peanut butter. What's it thinking? You guys have some great choices there, and I do the poll before it's done. So thank you for doing that. Do we have any idea what this word can be? Uh, um, how about the A hmm the A how about cabby? It was cabby. Ah, so our next word has an E at the end, and there is an I that is not in the fourth spot. Today is National Fragile X Awareness Day. National Fragile X Awareness Day celebrates those who are impacted by Fragile X syndrome. The day also raises support for research, education, and awareness. Fragile X syndrome is a mutation of the FMR1 gene and is the most common form of inherited intellectual disability. It impacts men more than women, and while a person may have the gene mutation, sometimes they do not have any apparent signs. Those who do show signs may have mild or severe symptoms. Physical, intellectual, and behavioral symptoms may appear, and they may vary between males and females. Women tend to have similar but milder symptoms or none at all. Some of the symptoms are attention deficit disorder, um, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, autism, anxiety, poor eyesight, poor eye contact, sensory disorders, hand fighting or flapping, and aggression. There's also could be learning disabilities, elongated face and ears, soft skin, um, connective tissue problems that impact the ears, feet, joints, and palate. They could be very, very social. So there is testing and treatment, but there is no cure. So to observe this day, we can celebrate the families impacted by Fragile X. Show your support by learning more about Fragile X. You can donate to research. You can organize a fundraiser, join support groups. There's so many ways that you can help um, support this. So, National Fragile X Awareness Day. That was from nationaldaycalendar.com. Do we have any idea? We have a happy birthdays going around to Wade. We have party favors, happy birthday, hugs to Wade, and a hoopy birthday from Snorterpoopus. So does anybody have any idea what this word could be? If nobody has a guess, I'm going to try grime. 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 Ooh, Bucky says twine. Let's do twine because someone has said, given a word here. Twine. It has an I in the third spot. So now we'll try grime. Not grime. Nope, can't be wine. There's no yeah, can't be wine. That's when we did twine, it took out that W. I was trying to figure out what ISE. John. No, there's no N. There's no N. How about whatever that word is? Shive. Nope, but there's an S at the beginning. Oh, I think I know what it is. I'm going to look up that word real fast. Can't be cakes. I'm going to tell you there's another vowel in here. There's another vowel in the word, I think. Shive means a slice, like a shive of bread. A thin piece or fragment, specifically one of the scales or pieces of the woody part of flax removed by the operation of breaking. A thin flat cork used for stopping a wide mouth bottle. A shive. Can you make a word up? Sure. Can't Seize, yes. Seize. It was C's. Then we have an E at the end with a T, a U, and a D. The T does not look like it's the beginning of the word. The E is it says it's at the end. There's a U and a D that are not in the second and third spot. So that is what we have there. Um, it is Casual Pie Day, PI Day. The world celebrates Pi Approximation Day every year on July 22nd. The fraction 22 over 7 is an approximate value of pi, and it is the reason that this day is commemorated on July 22nd. In this case, the numerator 22 represents the date, while the numerator 7 represents the month. The number pi is defined as the circumference to diameter ratio of a circle and is approximately 3.14159. If you plug the numbers into your calculator, you'll notice that 22 divided by 7 provides an infinite variety of answers. The digits continue indefinitely. That is why pi is regarded as an approximation and therefore the rationale for today. So it's Casual Pi Day. I bet you how many people have gone to their phones and divided 7 into 22 to see what the number is? Hmm? Hmm? I didn't. Etude? Oh, yes, the SXIJV is an 18 plus word snortopoopas. Etude, ETUDE. I believe that is it. And then we have an ER with a D. Um, I believe all the letters have been picked for that. Um, Snortopoopas likes pie. And Lady B only has coffee for the first 4 hours of waking. And Sashi says, Dave, I am sensing a theme to your choices. Let's see what else today is. There's not that many celebrations, actually. Ooh, I like that day. It is World Brain Day. Keeping your mind sharp. This is from Days of the Year. The other one was from National Today. Those are the three websites I get my celebrations from. World Brain Day. Keeping a mind sharp, embracing new challenges, and nourishing mental well being can lead to a brighter and more fulfilling life. Also known as World Federation of Neurology Day, this day offers a delightful opportunity for folks to take some time to consider how amazing the human brain really is. So engage that brain, get on board with learning more about and celebrating World Brain Day. It debuted in 2014 as a project of public awareness and advocacy committee um, of the World Federation of Neurology. The hope for World Brain Day is that this celebration will bring awareness and advocacy for the health of the brain. Other focuses include education, prevention, and access to care. So, yeah, we do puzzles that helps us with our brain. We can celebrate by loving our brain. You can love it by eating healthy, getting enough sleep, because during sleep, the brain performs its cleansing process that prevents buildup of toxins and other negative chemicals. In addition, it gives the brain some free time to simply daydream. Oh, In addition, giving the brain some free time to simply daydream is a great way to love the brain and prime it for imagining new ideas. Important facts about the brain, everybody. Multitasking is a myth. People who think they're multitasking are really just playing a game of context switching in the brains, increasing the possibility of errors by up to 50%. Yep, I know that. 75% of the brain is water. People who get dehydrated, even just the smallest amount, can find lower brain functioning, affecting aspects like memory and attention. And human brains have around 100 billion neurons. This number is basically the equivalent of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. So, World Brain Day from daysoftheyear.com. So let's see. Aired. ERRED. Yep, aired. And then the next one has an E at the fourth spot and then a WRO. We don't know where they go. And David says, skies, brain and brain again. What is a brain, says Snortopoopus. The size are blue. And Lady V, zombie food. Snortopoopus says, oh, that explains why zombies don't follow me. And Hannibal would agree, love thy neighbor's brain, says Lady V, and water makes it tender. And Snorterpoop says, I can't even single task without tripping over my cortex. I got you there. So we have, these are the letters we have. The R is not in the second or third. The W is not in the second. And the O is not at the end. Dusty says, I gave my brain a day off once. I never heard from it again. I focus a lot better when I have something to do with my hands. That's why I'm always knitting, says Bucky. Mm-hmm. And Dave says, same here, Sashi. I don't know where my brain is. Sometimes I don't know where my brain is. So this word here, we have a WRO with an E in the second. I believe, once again, we have all the letters here. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. How about rower? Rower was the word. Now we have an OR in the second and third with a PH and an M as those letters. We are back to National Day calendar. It is National Mango Day. Mango Day, it's a tropical fruit that provides delicious flavor and nutrition in one sweet bite. Join us as we share why sweet, fragrant, and juicy mangoes add an abundance of flavor to beverages and meals. Originating in India at least 5,000 years ago, mangoes have been around for thousands of years. Mango seeds traveled with humans from Asia to the Middle East, East Africa, and South America beginning around 400 AD. Known as the king of fruits, mangoes are said to bring richness of life, including material wealth. There are hundreds of varieties of mangoes around the world. On average, a mango tree can grow up to 131 feet tall. They're also a long-living tree, with some being as old as 300 years old today. In addition, mango fruit comes in different sizes, colors, and sweetness, depending on the cultivator. There are mangoes that are sweet. The honey mango or Atalfo are considered the Cadillac of the fruit. They have small seeds, firm, sweet flesh, and doesn't become fibrous or stringy. Then we have the Hayden, which is a popular mango. It originated in Florida. It produces large fruit with a sweet aromatic pine scent. With only thin fibers, it doesn't become stringy as one and is one of the most popular varieties. We have an Irwin that's developed from the Hayden. It's a mild mango. It's fiberless and popular for home growers. And the Tommy Atkins is a tart. While this mango is tart and sweet, it is one of the stringiest mangoes on the market. So what you're going to use it for is depending on how you would use it. Um, Mangoes also are packed in nutrients. One mango contains almost 2.5 times more vitamin C than an orange. They're also high in vitamins A, B6, and K, antioxidants, potassium, and dietary fiber. This is all from nationaldaycalendar.com. Have we figured out this word yet? Let's see. Morph. Morph, says Lady V. Um, Snorter Poop. Whoops, sorry. Snorter Poop says, my mind tends to wander and then it gets lost. It's much too small to be out on its own, says Snorter Poop is to Sashi. And Dave Cable's at the Publix. He'll be back. And Lady V says, morph, that is the word. And Snorter Poop asked Dave to bring some fried chicken, Italian sub, and some sweet iced tea. I was wondering why things kept freezing in my fridge. My son turned the temperature way down. And Snowproof says maybe he was creating a polar bear habitat. And Lady V, oh, I've been there. So let's type in the word morph. And it was morph. And then we have an R, an A in the beginning, an E in the fourth, and a V and an N. It is Lion's Share Day from National Today. People around the United States celebrate Lion's Share Day, which is one of the most remarkable and fun holidays celebrated in the United States. As much as this celebration is related to an interesting concept to provide special treatment to someone, hence the lion's share, it is also a commemoration of the fable of Aesop's, from which the phrase originates. Today, the holiday is known as a fun celebration with something in it for everyone. This special celebration comes from the phrase a lion's share, which means the biggest share of something divided among several parties. The phrase itself is ascribed to the fables of Aesop, which were written around the 6th and 7th century BC. Many fables would count this particular phrase or the issue of a lion sharing spoils with other animals. In one of Aesop's fables, the lion asked other animals to help him hunt. Upon dividing the spoils, the animals proposed several reasons explaining why they should get a larger part. As many other fables recount, the lion, as the king of the jungle, will always try to honor that title, hence the expression a lion's share. The moral of the story is generally interpreted as the virtue of being cautious when working with someone much stronger. These fables of Aesop's are now considered one of the earliest examples of fables or stories with serious implications told through animals as characters. The symbolism of fables can be far reaching, which is what made them very significant in the history of literature. Aesop's fables eventually led many writers later on to use the same techniques and settings to present the narrative with serious implications without giving too many details. By the 18th century, the expression a lion's share had become so prevalent that it made its way into the dictionaries of several languages, like English and French. Today, the phrase is still widely used and warrants its own annual celebration. So, a Lion's Share Day. Uh, Sashi says we have mango salads known locally as caribou mango. Bucky's just glad that he did not turn the temperature up and spoil all the food. And yes, Raven. So let's see. We got to look up that caribou manga. Oh, very interesting. Not what I thought it would look like. So we're gonna live dangerously, everybody. There we go. I did not think it would be shredded. That looks really good. There. I get a nice close up of one. Let's try that. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Looks delicious. The sweetness of the mango, and then it looks like it has things like onions or maybe peppers in it. It looks really good. It's talking about, oh, I want to get to the recipe. Well, this recipe has dried shrimps, unripe mangoes, limes, shallots, chilies, lemongrass, some palm sugar peanuts, and fish sauce. Wow, that looks really, sounds really good. So, yes, yum. And we have a raven. Raven is the word. Excuse me. Stay hydrated, everybody. Have your, we have a raven. He, Bucky says he hasn't raised the temperature yet, but I'll be paying closer attention. I didn't realize he could reach the controls. He is so short. Lady B says I had to get tape to go over mine. So this one we have an S, a blank, and then a UC, and then a blank, and there is an N in it. SNUCK, snuck, snuck. And then we have a ID at the end with an O and a V. And it is from days of the year. We have, which one should we do? No, we're not going to do that one. We're going to do National Be a Good Teammate Day. When working on a team, having a group of excellent teammates can make or break the experience. Whether celebrating as a sports team, a group of coworkers, teammates at school, and even a tight knit family, National Be a Good Teammate Day is a great time to be part of the team. That is from daysoftheyear.com. And this word, let's see. The tape idea is a smart idea, Lucky says to Lady V. Oh, crud knuckles. Soda Poopers forgot to get lime popsicles at the grocery today. I'm so, yes, same. Bucky says, my condolences. I will get you some lime popsicles and bring them down to you. Or even ask Dave, he's at Publix. Mango, cream cheese, and sweet peppers. Mmm. Yes, snuck and Ovoid. Ovo, ovoid, I think it's pronounced. And then we have prize, and then we have an S, A, and then an OL, go there, and then an N at the end. Let's see, it is, let me do this real quick. It is a National Hammock Day from National Day Calendar. We are encouraging everyone to relax in the shade by creating a tranquil napping space. I used to sleep in a hammock. I put one up in my apartment. I loved it because I could just hang it up, on one side, and then I had the space of the room, and then I could go to bed. I could sleep in a hammock, oh, anytime. Whether you set your hammock up under a tree or on your balcony, find a spot and enjoy the feeling of swaying lightly in the peace and quiet. Yes, hammocks are delightful. I would recommend them. We have salon. Whoops. Salon, salon. And you are right. Oh, you have to go to the poodle parlor on Wednesday. Don't forget. Everyone, I am going to mute for just a second. Uh, Please talk them in the chat just a bit. I have got to run to the bathroom. The one thing I forgot to do, usually 5 minutes before the show, I run to the bathroom. So I did, because I drink lots of water. But I will be right back, everybody. Talk amongst yourselves. The topic, whatever this word is. I am back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I was reading the chat. Okay, yes, I knew what the word was, and I was wondering where the chat would go with it. We have an enema. Enema. Yes, and let's see. And Story Proof says, my enemy's enema is my friend. We have that, and then we have outdo. Here we have um, an A in the second, a Y in the fifth, and the WCK are the other letters. Let's see what else we have here. We have, I think we are getting close to the end of our celebrations here. It is National Rat Catchers Day. No, this day is not actually about catching rats. National Rat Catchers Day has to do with a German folk tale where the piper came to town and played his flute to catch rats, but instead um, used his music to lure all of the children into following him out of town. It is the age old tale, and this day is here to bring it some honor and attention. An important uh, an important date in the background of National Rat Catchers Day can be traced back to 1842, when Robert Browning published a poem by the name of The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Browning, however, may have taken the subject of his poem from the Brothers Grimms, who wrote their tale, The Children of Hamelin, in 1812. But the story goes back much further indeed. The origins of the legend of the rat catcher are shrouded in mystery, with some different hypotheses on where it came from. Dating back to the Middle Ages, some believe that the story was used to explain the disappearance of the young men when Germany was colonized. Others believe that it may be a story used to explain Nicholas of Cologne, who promoted the Children's Crusades in the 13th century. While many consider this to be only a fairy tale, the German town of Hamelin does hold historical evidence of a tragic event that took place in 1284, where more than 100 children, quote, left. Since its association with Hamelin, this town has taken on its own identity in association with the story, including a thriving cottage industry built around tourism. But no matter how it began, the story of the Pied Piper has been told throughout several centuries. National Rat Catchers Day has two date options due to some conflicting ideas of when the event might have happened. Browning set his poem on July 22nd, 1376, but the town of Hamelin, Germany, boasts an inscription that goes along with the Brothers Grimm date of 1284, June 26, 1284. For those who love to celebrate literature and German folklore, either date or both would work. So read The Pied Piper of Hamelin or a version of it today on National Rat Catchers Day. And that was from daysoftheyear.com. And we have no more celebrations. So we have, yeah, where does that phrase, this town needs an enema? That's a phrase from something. I wish I could remember what it was from. This Sashi. And Dave Cable says enema. Oh, Lady V says this world needs ones. Yeah, sometimes I think we need a good correct. Dave Cable says enema. Hey, I just got some pub subs. No enemas. And Lady V says, LOL, Dave, no chili. And Dave says to Lady V, the world needs several enemas. Store Proof, did you get my order? And we have the word wacky. Wacky here. WACKY. Wacky. And we do. And then we have clove. And then we have and Dave says, sorry, Snort, they refuse service to polar bears. Something about eating a deli and all the employees. And Dave Cable says, Lady V, the subs are on sale and Stoner Poop is pouts. And Lady V says, I meant chili would become out worse than for that scenario. Oh, yes. It could be either word, Lady V. You are correct. Yes, yes. And thank you. I knew it. It was the Joker said it, Jack Nicholson said it, and I am so embarrassed that I did not remember where that quote came from because I had a T-shirt made. On the back of it, it was spray. It was the air spray art, and it was the Joker, and it had on it, "This town needs an enema," and I cannot believe I forgot that. I knew that's why it sounded so familiar. So we're going to try the word faint because that is one that Lady V has suggested. And it was faint. And then we have whack. And then we have again. And then we have, it could be probably egged. And then we have O. And we have an X or a J. Yes, it is a classic. I knew that line. And I could not remember. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. It was a great line. So we have either uh, odide, oxide, or ogide. So I believe it's oxide. And then we have a C and an E in the third and fourth, and then a P, I, and a B. This town needs an enema. Yep, Jack Nicholson. What a great line. Oh, this is a cool word. BICE, bicep. And then we have remit and tease and axiom and coupe and coupe plunk. Ooh, this one doesn't have it. It has an I in the second, an O at the end, and then GLN for the words. So let's go and check out the poll. We have 12 votes. We still have 250 subscribers. Yay! We have 6 watching and how many likes? And 11 likes, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. 12 votes. Chocolate is first. Sea salt caramel is second. Maple and chocolate mint are third. Yes, Lingo. And such, I even have the soundtrack cassette from Batman 1989 with Prince. That's right. Might have to find that. And oh, Sandra Feliciano, good morning. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well today. I'm the Bon Jovi song. I don't remember what it is. And let's see, we have Havoc, and we have Borer, and Ember, and Chunk, and the final word is owner. It took us about 38 minutes puzzle time to solve this, and an hour and 7 minutes to solve it stream time. We have 8 people watching total. Thank you all very much for that. And here are our words for today. I'm going to start at the bottom and go up to the top. Owner, chunk, ember, borer, havoc, lingo, plunk, cube, axiom, tease, remit, bicep, oxide, egg, again, quack. Faint, clove, wacky, altu, enema, salon, prize, ovioid, snuck, raven, morph, rower, aired, or erd, etude, or etude, seize, and cabby. That is our puzzle for today. Thank you all so much for that. Let's go ahead and let's get our stuff back on here because if I don't do it at this moment, I forget. There we go. We're going to remove this here, maybe, if it'll let me. There we go. And we're going to do this because we have to if we want to be able to do the stream. We're going to make that lower. There we go. Everything is fine and happy and good. Living on a prayer, halfway there. Ooh, living on a prayer. Ooh. Ah, thank you. There is a little, like a no-see-um, and it's flying around and it is driving me crazy. Snorter Pooper says, my secret nickname is a Wacky Chunk. Okie dokie. Oh, thank you, Lady V. If you want to help support me monetarily, I am not monetized on YouTube. You can go over to my Ko-fi page, which is right here, and do a one-time donation or a monthly donation. Anything would be greatly appreciated. So now, guess what time it is? It is time for birthdays. Happy birthdays to you. I get my source information for birthdays from onthisday.com and Wikipedia. So today, July 22nd, 2024, we are celebrating birthdays. And here we go. Oh, when you become president, that's going to be your Secret Service code name. We can just do it now. We'll just call you Wacky Chunk. Oh, everybody should get Secret Service nicknames. Oh, we should. I'll just have different Secret Service nicknames and use them. So here we go. Yes, YouTube won't get any money if you do Kofi, and I think I actually get more money off of Kofi than that. And Kofi doesn't charge any fees for you to do your thing. So here are our birthdays. Our first birthday. You'll start noticing that there will. The birthdays are going to be like from the oldest time to the present. Um, so I think that's kind of neat too. So our first birthday is an surveyor, state legislature, and a congressman. His name is James Getty. He passed away at 75 years old in the year 1838. He was instrumental in the planning of the Erie Canal and other canals in the United States. He was at the forefront of development of the salt industry in Onondaga Lake near Syracuse, New York. It's supposed to be NY. Beginning in 1794. James Getty, 75 years old when he passed away. And then we have Emma Lazarus. She passed away at 38 years old. She was an American author of poetry, prose, and translations. She was remembered for writing the sonnet, The New Colossus, which was inspired by the Statue of Liberty in 1883. Its lines appeared inscribed on a bronze plaque installed in 1903 on the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty. And I actually have put the poem here, um, and I'm going to read it to you. The New Colossus. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is imprisoned lightning, and her name Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep ancient lands, you storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuge of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. I love that poem. And I think even with all the immigration issues, which I am not going to do not want to get to on this chat, those words are still extremely relevant today and extremely true. So from Emma Lazarus, The New Colossus. Our next birthday is James Well. He passed away at 67 in 1957. An English film director, theater director, and an actor. He spent the greater part of his career in Hollywood. He's best remembered for several horror films. He directed Frankenstein, The Old Dark House, The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein, and he directed films in other genres, including the 1936 musical Showboat. James Well passed away at 67 years old. And we have Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, passed away at 104 years old in 1995. She's an American philanthropist, socialite, and matriarch of the Kennedy family. Snorter Poopa says he doesn't. James Well doesn't look like a well. Oh, oh yeah. When I you, oh I don't. I'm quite happy with where I am. Yes, it is going very quickly, but I don't want it to be January again. So Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, she is as I said, an American philanthropist, socialite, matriarch of the Kennedy family. She married Joseph P. Kennedy and had 9 children. Some of her children included the U.S. President John F. Kennedy, U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy, U.S. Senator Ted Kennedy of Massachusetts, Special Olympic founder Eunice Eunice Kennedy, and U.S. Ambassador to Ireland, Jean Kennedy Smith. But Lady B says, I am sure he is tasty. Just marinate him to snort a poopus. Yes. And she was very involved in the lace curtain. Um, uh, and that means I looked it up. The lace curtain Irish were those who were well off, while the quote shanty Irish were the poor who were presumed to live in shanties or roughly built cabins. So she was very, very involved in the lace curtains. So Rose Kennedy Fitzgerald and sort of poopus is yum 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 yum. Our next birthday today is H. Boyd Woodruff. Passed away 99 years old in 2017. He's an American soil microbiologist and a member of the National Academy of Sciences. He is a pioneer in the field of microbiology. He discovered the antibiotics actinomycin and streptothyrosin. So he kind of started us toward antibiotics. H. Boyd Woodruff. And now we have a wrestler coming up. This is the Fabulous Moolah was her name, 84 years old when she passed away in 2007. She won the NWA World Women's Championship in 56 and was the most prominent holder of the title for approximately the next 30 years. She was the first WWF Women's Champion and held that title a total of 4 times. She became the oldest champion in the history of professional wrestling when she won the WWF Women's Championship at the age of 76. The Fabulous Moolah passed away at 84 years old. And Dave Cable is back home. Much better being on the PC. Yes, it is. And Dave he says, to your home, welcome to Dave Cable, says Snortapoopus. Yeah, a muscle grandma. Yeah, she was. Then we have Orson Bean, passed away at 91 years old in 2020, an American film, television, and stage actor. He's a game show and talk show host. He appeared frequently on several televised game shows from the 60s through the 80s and was a longtime panelist on the television game show To Tell the Truth. He was a favorite of Johnny Carson, appearing on The Tonight Show more than 200 times. And Dave Cable says, I checked for hungry polar bears when I got in my Publix deli food. Got it with my deli Publix food. He just snorted poopus. And so Poopus says, yeah, Granny Smash. Yeah. One tough woman. And then our next person is Oscar de la Renta. Passed away at 82 years old, was a Dominican fashion designer. He became internationally known in the 60s as one of the couturiers who dressed Jacqueline Kennedy. He worked for Lavin and Bauman. He was Eponymous Fashion. His Eponymous Fashion House has boutiques around the world and is headquartered on Madison Avenue in Manhattan. Orson Bean did the voice of the Bilbo in the animated Hobbit. I did not know that. And that Dave has not seen that forever. Now we have Louise Fletcher, passed away at 88 years old. She's an American actress, best known for her portrayal of the antagonist Nurse Ratched in the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And for that role, she won an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress. In Star Trek Deep Space Nine, she had a recurring role as the Bajoran religious leader Kai Wynn Otame, and she was also in television series Picket Fences and Joan of Arcadia. Her final role was as Rosie in Girl Boss. Dave says, I love almost everything Lord of the Rings. Amazon's show does not count. And then we have someone who was well beloved in the United States, at least, Alex Trebek. In the North America, he was 20, and he was 80 years old when he passed away in 2020. He was a Canadian American game show host and television personality. He was best known for hosting the syndicated general knowledge quiz game show Jeopardy for 37 seasons, from its revival in 1984 until his death in 2020. He hosted a number of other game shows, including To Tell the Truth, Double Dare, High Rollers, and Classic Concentration. He is an 8-time Daytime Emmy Award winner for Outstanding Game Show Host. Same here. Buggy says, The Lord of the Rings have been my favorite movies for years. Still working on the books. I can't sit still for long. LOL. Buggy, have you tried audiobooks while you're knitting? That's what my sister does. She listens to a ton of audiobooks. Um, she does not have time to sit down and read. Her life is extremely, extremely busy. So she listens to them in audiobooks and asks if have you read the Silmarillion? And Lady V says, audiobook it while knitting. Oh, yes. Yes, from Saturday Night Live. Yes, that was hilarious. Um, and Buggy says that's what I'm gonna try. I usually listen to documentaries. You can my sister uses, I believe, Audible. There's somewhere you can get free you can get a free book to read or something like that. I don't know. I don't do it. But yes, audiobooks. Like he says, I haven't read the Silmarillion. I've only read The Hobbit. So Alex Trebek, 80 years old when he passed away. And then we have Bobby Sherman. He was an American singer and actor. He's 81 years old today. He was a teen idol in the late 1960s and early 70s. He had a series of successful singles, notably the million seller Little Women. He left show business in the 70s for a career as a paramedic and a deputy sheriff. Bobby Sherman. And Lady V says, Twilight Zone radio versions are too addictive for me to stop. And Dadman's like, glad to see you're still going, Mrs. Hope it's been fun. Have a great day, everyone, and thanks for supporting the missus today. Hey, Dadman, did you see I had 250 subs? I actually noticed it this morning. And Dave says, Silmarillion is kind of the backstory and history of Middle Earth. The heaviest read, but great once you've read the rest. And Dave says, welcome back. And Lady V says, hope you're having a good day too, Dad Man. Bobby Sherman, yes. And here comes the bride. Here comes the bride, yes. And Snorter Pippa says, hello again. What are you bringing me for lunch? And Sandra Feliciano, I had a crush on Bobby Sherman. Yes. Didn't we all? Didn't we all? Our next person is who? Oh, Danny Glover, 78 years old, an actor, producer, and political activist. His first film was Escape for Alcatraz. He also played Roger Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon film series. Boy, I spelled that really weird. And other films he has been in include Places in the Heart, The Color Purple, Witness to Sleep with Anger, Grand Canyon, Angels in the Outfield, The Royal Tenenbaums, Dreamgirls, Shooter, Death at a Funeral, Beyond the Lights, and The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Yes, Snow Poopus is still hungry. I am getting hungry, guys. And Jacob, I'm too old for this shit. Yes, yes. So true. Oh, I'm surprised you guys can't hear my stomach growling. And we have Albert Brooks, 77 years old. He's an actor, comedian, director, and screenwriter. Some of his films are Broadcast News, Taxi Driver, Private Benjamin, Unfaithfully Yours, and Lost in America. He also voiced several characters, including Marlin in Finding Nemo and Finding Dormy, Finding Dory, and Tiberius in The Secret Life of Pets. Yes, that's probably what Danny Glover's birthday cake reads. I'm too old for this shit. Noah Poopa says there was a weird Star Trek crossover novel that had a character in it based on one played by Mark Leonard in Here Comes the Brides. Oh, that is weird. Maybe, maybe, Dave. I'm not going to read it. Those of you can. Our next birthday today is Don Henley, 77 years old. I always get surprised because I can't read this very, very small print that's like for the next slide on the PowerPoint. So the curtains are opening, and I'm going, okay, who is this? Who is this? And when I see their name, I'm just as surprised as you are. Don Henley, 77 years old. He is a musician, founding member of the rock band Eagles. He was the drummer and co-lead vocalist. He is the sole continuous member of the band. Some of the lead vocals on the Eagles songs that he sang were Witchy Woman, Desperado, Best of My Love, One of These Nights, Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane, Victim of Love, and Get Over It. With the Eagles, he's won 6 Grammy Awards, five number one singles, 70 top 40 singles, and 6 number one albums. As a soloist, he has 8 top 40 singles and 2 Grammy Awards. Behind the scenes, Dory tested positive for yes. And Deadman says, I got hot dogs to Snort a Poopus. And Deadman says, sort of back, Dave. Thanks. The Boys of Summer is one of the top 580 songs, period, says Dave Cable. And we have American composer Alan Menken, 75 years old. He composed the scores and songs for The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Pocahontas, Little Shop of Horrors, Newsies, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Home on the Range, Enchanted, Tangled, and Disenchanted, among others. He has won 8 Academy Awards, a Tony Award, 11 Grammy Awards, 7 Golden Globe Awards, and a Daytime Emmy Award. He is only one of 10 people to win an EGOT, which is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. So only 19 people have achieved that um, goal. So Alan Menken, 75 years old. Denman says, not really a good day to Lady V. Another day in paradise at work, but oh well, who cares? Just survive. And Lady V says, I hear you, Dadman. Just remember you're tougher than them. Yes, the John Williams of Disney animation. Yes, he did Disney, and there was another studio, Sky something. He did um, music for. Oh, I've run out of water. Might have to go get some. Let's see, who is our next person here? Our next person is an actor. William Dafoe, 69 years old today. He's known for his prolific career portraying diverse roles in both mainstream and art house films. His films include Heaven's Gate, Spider-Man films, Mississippi Burning, Born on the 4th of July, Clear and Present Danger, The Boondock Saints, Finding Nemo, Mr. Bean's Holiday, John Wick, Aquaman, Nightmare Alley, and Poor Things. Oh, you took a break from chatting to do schoolwork with my daughter. She read her first story. Just 3 words, but it's exciting. Yay! That he should have been the Joker. Wasn't he the Green? Didn't he play? He played the Green Goblin. He would have been a good Joker. And Deadman says, "Thanks, thank you for saying that." And the encouragements have missed it. And Deadman says, "LOL circles to Dave always comes around again." And hey, that's better than a lot of high school graduates can do. That is very sad. It's very sad, but unfortunately, it is true. It is very, very sad. Oh, congrats, Bucky. Our offspring success is also our success. Such a warm, proud moment from Lady V. Our next birthday celebrant is Joanna Going, 61 years old, an American actress known for television series Kingdom, House of Cards, and Mad Men. She's also been in such movies as Wyatt Earp, Keys to Tulsa, Inventing the Applets, Still Breathing, and Phantoms. Joanna Going. And we have a thank you from Bucky. And we have David Spade, 60 years old, an American stand up comedian and actor. His comedic style in both his stand up material and his acting roles relies heavily on sarcasm and self deprecation. He was a writer and cast member on Saturday Night Live. Some of his film and television roles include Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, Senseless, Joe Dirt, Dickie Roberts, former child star, Grown Ups, and the sequel, The Benchwarmers, The Ridiculous Six, The Do Over, and The Wrong Missy. David Spade, 60 years old today, born the same year I did. Dave says a great mom teaching kids really makes a difference. Yes. No touchy touchy. I did not put Emperor's New Groove on there. No, I did not. But yes, he was in Emperor's New Groove. I only have so much space to put stuff in. Yes, he is always fun. I like David Spade. I had dish that needs watching and I want hot dogs. So Dadman, go over to help Snortopoopas and bring us some hot dogs. Our next actress uh, is an English actress, dancer, and singer, Bonnie Langford, 60 years old. She came to prominence as a child star in the 70s. In the 80s, she played companion Mel Bush in Doctor Who, a role she returned to in the 2020s. She's known for appearing in various musicals in the West End and on Broadway, including shows such as Peter Pan, Cats, The Pirates of Penzance, and Chicago. Yes, I love Dave Spade. Wonderfully offensive. Not enough of that in this. Yes, where people are very, yes, stiff. And Dadman says, anytime Snorted Poopus, I do dishes. No, I think she's just really smiling. And Snorted Poopus says, and bring me a picnic basket. She's just got really big features. I think it's just her eyes are wide, her cheeks, and but yeah, I think yeah, I thought this was a pretty picture. Sorry, got to run again, getting summoned. Plus, I got to figure out my favorite pet to that a great friend's kid know. Bye all, and have a great day. Yes, and this is the hair. Yes, it is 80s hair. This is an older picture of her, obviously. And we have adios and byes to Dadman and had fun from Snortopoopus. We have another wrestler coming up here. He is an American retired pro wrestler, Shawn Michaels, 59 years old, regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. He's known by the nicknames the Heartbreak Kid or THK, the Showstopper, and Mr. WrestleMania. He's a four-time WWF WWE World Heavyweight Champion, a two-time Royal Rumble winner. He was the first worldwide federation, World Wrestling Federation Grand Slam champion, the fourth Triple Crown champion, and a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. So Shawn Michaels, 59 years old today. I know you said have fun. And Dave says, I'm seeing that on one of the other screens to Bucky. My wife is watching classic Price is Right. So, yeah, Shawn Michaels, 59 years old today. And we have Colin Ferguson, a Canadian American actor, director, and producer known for playing Sheriff Jack Carter on Eureka. He was also the Maytag Man and Lewis on Then Came You, 52 years old today. Oh, the 80s hair. Okay. Seeing the 80s hair on the classic Price is Right. And Bucky says, I see it half the time looking in the mirror. I've got bangs and curly hair, and it's human as all get out here. I just say I'm inspired by the 80s rock I've been listening to. Yes, Eureka was a fun show. That's why I put him on here because I like the show Eureka. I agree with you. And we have 50-year-old German actress Franca Potent, Potent. After half a decade of well-received roles in German productions, she made her transition into Hollywood. She had roles in such films as Blow, The Bourne Identity, The Bourne Supremacy, Che, The Conjuring 2, Anatomy, and Muse. She also had TV roles in Cooper, Taboo, Claws, Titans, and Echo 3. She has recurring roles in American Horror Story and The Bridge. I don't know what CFC is, Dave, but there you go, Bucky. Our next person is a 46-year-old Canadian actress, A.J. Cook, best known for her roles as Supervisory Special Agent Jennifer J.J. on Giroux on the crime drama series Criminal Minds. She's also appeared in The Virgin Suicides, Higher Ground, Ripper, Out Cold, Final Destination 2, and True Calling. You only remembered the other lady in her American Horror Story Asylum series. Um, Frank, Franke I can't remember her how I can't pronounce her name. And we have a Japanese professional wrestler, 39 years old, Akira Tozawa. He is currently signed to WWE as a one-time WWE Cruiserweight Champion, 16-time WWE 24/7 Champion, and prior to working for the WWE, he had a 12-year run in Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling. So Akira Tozawa, 39 years old today. And our next one is 32-year-old Selena Gomez. She's a singer, actress, producer, and a businesswoman. As a child actress, she starred in Barney and Friends. She became like a teen idol, playing Alex Russo on Wizards of Waverly Place. She had a band group called Selena Gomez and the Scene. They had 3 studio albums and 7 singles. Each reached the Record Industry Association of America's, I believe that's what the RIAA, gold or higher. She also had a solo career. She was in such movies as Another Cinderella Story, Ramona and Beezus, Hotel Transylvania films, and Only Murders in the Building, which she is also producing as well as starring in. She has launched a cosmetic company called Rare Beauty. Selena Gomez. Yes. Dave Camo says Japanese wrestlers should be sumo. They make me feel skinny. Well, there's a difference between sumo wrestling and professional wrestling. They do have both. And yes, Selena Gomez is a real cutie. I agree with you. She has a look whoops. She has a look-alike in the Teen Wolf series, and you'd have her for lunch. You'd have her over for lunch. You don't want to eat that sports. And that way, you have some sports ball here for Dad Man. 29-year-old American football running back Ezekiel Elliott. He played for the NFL Dallas Cowboys. He was their fourth overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. In 8 seasons in NFL, he was a 3-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All Pro Bowl selection. He led the league in rushing yards in 2016 and 2018, and he has also played for the New England Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott, 29 years old. And we have Prince George of Wales, 11 years old today, a member of the British royal family, the eldest member of William, Prince of Wales, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, the eldest grandchild of King Charles III. He's second in line of succession to the British throne behind his father, Prince George of Wales. Because you don't want to eat that bad liver and kidneys and Snorterproof is Snuffles. And Dave Cable says Snorterproof is used to it. He's eating tourists. And besides Snorterproof, it says, I like Mexican food. And I don't think somebody stays sober long enough to horse any particular location. But she won't run far. So we have our last birthday here, which is William Archibald Spooner. He's passed away at 86 years old, a British clergyman and long-serving Oxford Don. He's most notable for his absent-mindedness and for supposedly mixing up syllables in a spoken phrase with unintentionally comic effects. Phrases that became known as spoonerisms. An example is, it is customary to cuss the bride, instead of saying it is customary to kiss the bride. So William Archibald Spooner, and that goes to our final celebration, which will be Armin's Spoonerism Day. Spoonerism Day honors spoonerisms, which are tongue slips that most of us make regularly. The term spoonerism refers to the practice of switching the initial letters of words as you speak. You say swy flutter instead of fly swatter or runny babbit instead of bunny rabbit. They've earned their name from Reverend W.A. Spooner, who we just talked about. Celebrate this event by refusing to be ashamed when you make a mistake in your speech. Like Spooner, he, you, like Spooner, should always embrace your eccentricities. So, Spoonerism Day, and we will go right into our memes here. So we're doing a mumping seemable today. What if spoonerisms were originally called noonerspisms? Mmm. Let's partake. Here we go. She asked me to help clean the house. I'll start by dashing her wishes. I'll let you guys figure them out. Yes, that is one. Three cheers for the queer old dean. Oh, I mean, dear old queen. Absolutely, yes. She helped me to clean the house, so I'll start by dashing her wishes instead of washing her dishes. I'm not going to correct every one of them. I'm going to let your guys figure them out. Yes, these are things Dad would say. I'm a ducking fork. Oh, my favorite breakfast, Aiken and Beggs. Oh, Yumbo jams, 3 pounds for $1. I love those Yumbo jams. It's time to unleash the plaster man. Oh, I'm going to get some water while you guys look at that one. I'll be right back. Dun dun dun. Exactly, Snorter Poopus. That'd be these are so deep. Yes. Dun dun dun. Okay, you'll like the next one. It's not bah humbug, it's bum hug. Oh, and now the tale of Goldie Bear and the Three Locks. Bum hug. I need to borrow some tower pools, and I'm not going to give them back. Uh, oh, goodness. Snowderpoopus loves hugging bums. If your name is Bart Fubbles, you shouldn't speak in spoonerisms. And so, yeah, that's sussy snake. It is. And don't hug bums after enemas. And yucko. I'm not sure if the yucko is for this meme or for what Sashi said. Yeah, yeah, let's not do. You almost lost your coffee on that one, Sashi. That's how you get a jacuzzi. Yes. We kept working at the bar. It was a mere beating. This one I had to think up for a bit. I mean, I kept saying it and I kept in my brain, I couldn't get this one. Fart Bubbles, the redneck jacuzzi. Yes. Yes, it was a beer meeting. Yes. I kept wanting to say bear. Nah. I guess if you're having a meeting over beer, a spoonerism, I already have a place to sit my silverware. Hmm. Hmm. Chili chicken. I think I'll have a nap in this nosy little cook. Silverware does sound filthy. Yeah, Snorterpoofs, that's how I kept reading it as bear meeting. I'm going, that doesn't make sense. I didn't do it. And the silverware sounds filthy. Yes. Well, thank you, everybody who's here. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Please vote in the poll. Um, and subscribe if you haven't. That when the steak becomes your enema. No. I think I'll have a nap in this cozy little nook. I mean, nosy little cook. We have Sarah Palin and Parasailing. I just think that's funny. Oh. Rumors of food shortage at this year's Spoonerism Awards turned out to be a complete lack of pies. You low key, you want to do parasailing? Thinks of a spoonerism, thinks twice, duct tape falls. I probably will thank you. Your dad had a World of Warcraft character that he named Parasailing. And I love Sarah Palin in Iron Skies. And Lady B, lack of pies. Oh no, the horrors. Rumors of this shortage of this year's Spoonerism Awards turned out to be a complete pack of lies instead of lack of pies. I love it. I love it. This one is a really cool one here. I the suspect. You're wrong. Got the wrong guy. I'm an Urson of Pinterest. I'm Urson of Pinterest. Oh no, no, that this was brilliant. This man has left no tone unstirred. Runerism Spock. I want this. I want to put this on a cup. Oh, look, I put that in my phone. I have a thing where I have a list where I can put. I got ideas for coffee mugs. Let's see. ROO. Runerisms. There we go. And this is our very last. Yes, that was Isaac Stern. Yes. Those doesn't get that. That's Isaac Stern, and that's why it's no tone unsterned. That one was. This one is brilliant. That's a brilliant spoonerism. A spoonerism balks into a war and has a muddy Larry. A spoonerism balks into a war and has a muddy Blairy. Yes, a blushing crow. I'm going to deliver you a blushing crow. Okay, does anybody get this one? It's a double spoonerism here. A spoonerism balks into a war and has a muddy Blairy. Oh, great. Everybody, I love these. These were very, very funny. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I try to find some kind of different things to do for the memes, um, just to make it a little fun. And I love spoonerisms. I really, really do. So thank you all for being here. We still have, I do not know how many people do we still have watching? We have 6 people watching, 11 likes, still have 250 subs. So YouTube has not taken away. On a visit to the British fleet at Portsmouth, he was quoted as asking to go out and see the cattle ships and the bruisers. Thank you, Lady V. Thank you so much. I want to see the cattle ships and bruisers too. Well, I thank everybody for being here. And now it's time for me being shameless and promoting. We have a block party with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're going to be doing the astronaut, and Thursday at 1 p.m. I'm going to be building the space shuttle. So I hope you guys can be there when I do those. I also do impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. They can be anytime. So follow me on Twix and Threads for um, so you can get the notifications of those. I also have my morning musings from Miss Diamond Walking. You're watching it now, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 1 p.m., all in the Eastern time zone. And Sasha, good night to you. You have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. Um, and thank you, Snorter Poopers. Take care of every human. Take care of every human. Thank you. And So we do puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes, as you have seen, and they're fun. And I hope you guys can join me tomorrow. I also have tomorrow night at 10 p.m. I'll be joining Dadman along with Lady V and Bucky for Dadman's Divas. We're going to be playing some Fortnite and having some fun. And Bucky says, "Bye, everyone. Have a good day or night, depending on your time zone." Exactly. And that Soda Poopa says, and remember to feed your bowler pears. Don't forget your bowler pears. Also, this coming Thursday, Deadman's doing a Christmas in July with him and Bucky Crafting. They're going to be talking about how crafters get ready for Christmas and just Christmassy stuff. I don't even know all that they're going to have. So go over there and enjoy that show Thursday at 10 p.m. He already has it linked, so hit the notification button so you don't forget. And Bucky has Christmas trees. And Lady V says, gonna be a fun Tuesday for the divas. And Dave Cable says, bye everyone, have a good one. You too. I will remember to do that poll. I gotta remember to do the poll. You can support me at Ko-fi, Mrs.DadmanWalking55 Throne. .com Mrs.Dadman55. Ko-fi is a donation site where you can make monetary donations. Throne is a creator's wish list. I have given off a Throne and I have received off a Throne. It's fun. It's easy. It's a privacy first, so I don't know any of your information and you don't know any of mine if you go that way. And Buggy says, we're going to have a good Christmassy time. It's what we're going to do. Absolutely. If you want to send us something to our P.O. Box address, you can. The address is in my info section on YouTube and Twitch. You can send stuff to me. You can send stuff to DadmanWalking55 or to Anko, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. Talking about streams, you can check me out. Yes, I said the words check me out on youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. If you want reminders, you can go to Twix at MDadmanWalking or Threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 for all that information. So now let's go and check out the poll and see how it has ended. Let's see. Let's show chat. Let's look for the poll. There it is. I'm going to end the poll now. Oh, we have definitive first, second, third, and fourth. We have, oops, come on, let me end the poll. There we go. So we have, I like this fudge flavor best. Chocolate is in first, sea salt caramel second, maple third, and chocolate mint in fourth. Thank you all for the 13 votes. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to send something, there is the address there. And here is the link to the Christmas in July. Thank you. Thank you for that so much. So it has been 2 hours and 4 minutes. I still have 9 people watching total. And so I am now going to say what I say. I will see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Whether it is your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day, a good night's sleep, a wonderful lunch, whatever time it is. I thank you all for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.